Hey, this is John. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Mechanical Mastery. In the last episode, we set up the multi-block crafter from Reborn Storage, and it is a lot faster on crafting things, so it is a very nice thing to have. Um, in this episode, I've been looking through the quest book, and there's a quest I thought we should go ahead and do in Tier 3, the Infinite Water quest. If we get an Evertide amulet, we'll be able to create a mechanism tank that is always full of water. I'll be able to remove this pool, and we'll be able to put water into the system, and I'll always have a way to get more buckets of water, either with filling them through the that guy or taking it from a fluid interface. So let's do that. What do I need to get an Evertide amulet? Not that one, this one. We need 6 buckets of water and some dark matter. So how many buckets do I have? I have none. Okay, let's craft some buckets. See how fast that was? Way better now. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, should be able to craft this. There we go. Infinite water, quest complete. So let's get another mechanism tank. Here we go, basic fluid tank. If we place this in the world, switch this guy to empty, it just empties whatever's in the slot here. And since the Evertide always has a bucket of water in it, then there we go. We get full water. And all we need to do now is import this into the system. So let's make one of those fluid storage blocks. And I want to make a fluid grid as well. Let's get one of those. So I want this guy. Alright, we need these things. So let's make a grid. Okay. And then actually make the grid. And then make a fluid grid. And there we go. Now we can view our fluids. Put that right there. And there we go. We can see we have lava. Whenever we have a bucket in the system, we can just take a bucket out. So even if I hadn't already had 2 buckets of lava in there, I could have put buckets in there and had that just fine. So, okay, so what happened to those buckets I just had? They didn't get used by the crafting guy. Did they? Maybe I used them in the crafting of these things. I don't know. Whatever. Let's put this down. I want to get a bucket of water. So let me get one of these. We need to filter it before we put it down. So I'm going to turn the system off, place this guy here, filter him, make him a whitelist, and then turn this back on. And that way we won't be importing lava into this block. This block is just for water. So all we need to do now is have either a importer, or can I place it in here? No, I can't, because we're already dumping the lava directly in here, so I can't use that fluid interface. But it shouldn't be a problem to create an importer. There's no fluid importer, there's just importers. So all I have to do is place this guy somewhere. I'm thinking pretty much anywhere should be fine. I could put him right here and place this there. And we could say we import fluids. And are you importing fluids? Yep, bucket of water at a time. Okay, so now we have infinite water in the system. So what will I do with that? Well, I don't know, but I'm going to think about it. Okay, I would like to have grass blocks as well. So let's get an enchanting table. We can enchant Silk Touch on, what is it? on my exchanging gadget, and then I can get grass blocks. So let's get an enchanting table. Okay. You know how to make books. Let's teach you how to make books. Put you in the bookmarks. Put you in the bookmarks. Okay. How to make books. I bet you don't know how to make a leather either. We're going to have to know how to make that. So let's add this guy, which is a processing recipe of this. To make this, we need this. Okay. So let's go down to this guy. Okay. Know how to make books and leather. And actually, you need to know how to make paper as well. Because you have some paper, but you don't have all the paper. Um, should I teach it to do the sawdust recipe? I guess I will, because it just seems like we've got a ton of sawdust right now. Okay, let's put that in as well. Okay, and then we can cook up leather in the redstone furnace. Okay, redstone should be good. I want to get one book. Then I want to get 45 more. Let's teach to make bookshelves too. There we go. Yeah, this guy. And bookshelves. And I want 15 of those. You can see it does take a second for the multi-block crafter to recognize the other new patterns in there. But this should be mostly fine. It does have to make leather now, so I should keep some leather in stock, probably a stack of that at all times. So we'll do that as well. We'll tell it to craft 10 more leather, and let's go see if we can kick the smelter guy. You're done. Okay. I want to change him into a factory too, so let's take one piece of leather. Here we go. Put that there. And I want to stack at all times. Okay, there we go. We've got leather now. I've got my bookshelves, I believe. I need my enchanting table. That should be everything we need to do enchanting. Where are we going to do enchanting at? I guess for now we'll put it right in the middle of the platform. Here. I may move it later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Table. Yeah, alright, here. Okay, enchanting table. We need some lapis. We'll just take a stack of that. And I want my exchanging gadget. He can't store the lapis in there, I forgot. Okay. Huh. We can get Silk Touch for just 18 levels. Okay. Alright, there we go. We now have Silk Touch on our exchanging gadget. And grass blocks do have EMC, so the first time we exchange one, we'll put it in our system and we'll have infinite grass blocks from then on. So let's see here. I want a dirt block. Okay. Put this here. There we go. Now the question is, if I throw this in here, do I learn it? I do. Okay. I wasn't sure about that, but I guess it's the same thing as putting it in the burn slot here. Okay, we now have infinite grass blocks. And we can go ahead and fill this guy in as well. Perfect. Just what I wanted. All right, let's get rid of this water bucket too. Can't imagine needing him. By the way, between episodes, I did move the detectors. I put them downstairs. I've added 4 more, so we're now getting nitrate dust and cinder flour. So I don't know when we'll need that, but I know we need that a little bit later on. So I went ahead and did that. It's a quest in Tier 2. So I'm getting redstone from cinder flour now. You can wash cinder flour to get redstone. It's slightly cheaper. It's not really necessary, and this will work fine for getting redstone, but I went ahead and did that because we'll need cinder flour. If it turns out that's too slow to produce our redstone, then I'll switch it back. And this whole system may at some point be slower than I need, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so what's next? I would like to see about getting the Evertide, not that's not right, about getting flight. Um, yeah, if I would like to have creative flight, not just jetpack flight. And we can do that by getting one of those Swift Wolf's Rending Gales. Yeah, that's this guy. So all we need are some feathers. So we need to get some chickens, and we do get chicken eggs as a reward over here. We can get chickens. Now, I think you can get it by haunting doe as well, so we could have got it that way, but, it's fine. Let's go ahead and get the cinder flour out. I can complete that quest as well. There we go. Finish that quest. We get some more for it. We're not ready to make this stuff yet. This stuff is all fine. I just wanted to open the chickens up so I can get the chicken farm going. So what I want to do is build another platform over here for animals, at least chickens. We'll start off by making a bunch of chickens, collecting the eggs that way. We may do the bulk haunting later. I'm not sure about that, but we'll figure something out one of the ways. So I'm going to go off and build this platform, and when I come back, we will make chickens. Okay, here is our animal pen. Let's get some fences and some fence gates. Yeah, I want that to be off. Alright, I want some fencing. We need quite a bit more of that. Let's get a bunch of planks and a bunch of sticks. Okay, and now let's make some fencing. I don't know, I'll get, is 48 enough? I don't think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess it was. Alright, I would like to get some bricks. So let's get a couple of those. I want 8 of those. There we go. I don't like it when chickens get stuck in the corner. Oh, the brick texture is different. I keep forgetting they've changed the textures in the newer versions of Minecraft. I forget when that happened, 1.16 or probably maybe 1.14? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah, and then I want a couple of fence gates. There we go. So I want to make sure we can get into the pen with the gate. I was thinking I was going to need a gate, but actually I already have flight. I don't really need gates, do I? Yeah. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, this is fine. Never mind. Forget about the gates. I guess we could put them in there just to make it look more normal for people who don't have flight. So yeah, I do want to have a gate there and there, even though I never use them. Are there cobblestone fence gates? How about stone gates? I don't see any. I just see... Oh, actually there are. There's plastic gates from Mechanism. Huh. Interesting. Well, I may or may not look into that later on. But for now, let's get some chickens. And then I will take the seeds that I have right now, and then we need to get more seeds. Now I've noticed a thing with some kind of interaction between carrion and cork, possibly, that whenever I feed them, it just picks them up. So that's a little bit odd. Okay, let's feed you a bunch of these to get your growing time down. Okay, yeah, that'll be good for now. And then we need a way to get more seeds. And to do that, we're going to get a phytogenic insulator, I think. One of these guys, yeah. So, we need some lumium gears, redstone flux coil, machine frame. I think all this is pretty straightforward. Okay, there we are. Phytogenic insulator. So, let's get an augment for him. This guy can take seeds and duplicate them. Well, he'll grow wheat, but he'll also get seeds as an additional chance. Where we're going to put him. We're out of machine space. Okay. I guess he's going over here. Do I have an energy card? I do not. But we're making them automatically. Let's just go ahead and add those. Okay. He is getting energy now. That's good. Alright, so he now has energy. We're going to have to export the seeds from somewhere and then take the seeds and the wheat back into the system. So why don't we start by telling it to export seeds from somewhere. We could do it from one of these guys, or we could do it from this guy. Doesn't really matter, they're all in the same laser arrow system, so I'm going to go ahead and export from him, and I want to say I want 8 seeds at a time. Now to make sure we have seeds and wheat in the system, I'm going to turn this guy into a 2x2 drawer and fix that. So let's get a 2x2 drawer. Yep, this guy right here. I'm going to turn the system off so that we aren't putting stuff in the wrong place. We'll take this out. We'll put this in. We're going to get wheat, and I'll lock the drawer, and we'll get seeds as well. We need to take out one of the upgrades, I think. There we go. He can now have plenty of obsidian. I'm not sure how he got so much obsidian. He shouldn't have that much. Huh. Well, whatever. He's fine now. Okay. He's locked. He's got the upgrade I want him to have. So he is going back up there. Alright, system can be turned back on. And now we just need to get our wheat put in there as well. There we go. So that takes care of that guy. This guy can be chucked back into our system. Alright, so now he will export all the seeds, or at least 8 of them, right over here. You are an extract on 9, so let's get you an insert on 9. So I need some filters. I'd like to get 2 of these guys. Okay. And let's see what we can do with that. So let's start off by having an item card. You are going to have a counting filter of seeds, and I want you to have no more than 8 at a time. You're going to be on channel 9, and you are always going to work. So do you get those seeds in there? You might if you were importing. Okay, so yes, you do that automatically. So you do not work yet because you do not have any water. So you will need water to function. Hey, we just made water. That actually wasn't planned, but that's a good thing anyway. Okay, so let's get a couple of fluid cards. Do we have any of those? We do not. Let's get some fluid cards. We're going to need... I'll just take 9 of these out of here. We're going to need a fluid interface as well. So let's make one of those guys. There we go. I want this guy. And let's break that cable. Replace it with the fluid interface. So let's get a water bucket. Take that guy out. This will let me filter him. We've got infinite water. I'll just put infinite water in here. So we need him on the downside to be a fluid extract. I don't know what channel the lava is on though. Let's make sure they don't. Okay, he's on channel 1. We'll do water on channel 2 then. So down you will be channel 2. You are going to be an extract, and that should be fine. You should need to be sped up. So I would like to put you away before I do something dumb. I want to set these all to be non-active to the beginning. Okay, you are that. I want you to be channel 2. And do you get water now? You do. Okay. That means you will now go ahead and turn wheat seeds into whatever. We'll put you on high for now, although you are very slow, so we probably won't need you to be signaled on off. You'll probably just run. Okay, so you need to extract as well. So you need to extract on channel 6. Okay, there you go. You are extracting on 6 to get them over there. We want one more thing here. We want to get bone meal. So, do we craft bone meal? We don't craft bone meal. Okay, let's teach it how to craft bone meal and then keep a stack in stock. So, we need a recipe for this guy. It's just bones. We could pulverize it, but honestly, it's not really worth it, in my opinion. Let's go down here. Tell it you craft bone meal like this. And then we will add a stack like, not like that. We'll add a stack that will have plenty of bone meal to export over here. Okay, so let's get a piece of bone meal, put it in here. Let's say I want 8 at a time, and let's make sure that you insert bone meal as well. So you are and insert, I want bone meal as well. So is that what happens now? Yes, yes it is. Okay, so this will be our catalyst to increase our production of this. And I suppose realistically I should have some kind of limiter on him. So we may as well put a detector underneath him just so he doesn't overrun the system. Although we're going to have tons of these things, so I don't really know how much we're going to need. So let's just say seeds. If you have less than 256, I'd like you to run, please. And you definitely will, because we don't have anywhere near that many in here right now. He will also make wheat. He's going to get more wheat than he does other things. There might be an augment that helps us with that. There might be a secondary increase guy. Let's see. Flux efficiency, creative. Increases non-primary output production. That looks like what we want. So let's look at seeds in the phytogenic. Yes, it's boostable. So let's boostable this with an auxiliary process sieve. So yeah, can I make everything for this? You know how to make servos or bronze gears. Okay, That's fine. We'll do that too. And after this, I think we will wrap up. So, teach you how to make redstone servos and bronze gears and auxiliary process sieves. So, go down here to my multi-block crafter. This guy, and this guy. And can I make one of these? I can. Alright, let's chuck you in there. Why do I have two of those guys? Huh. Alright, whatever. Just put this guy. Really? You? Oh, okay, I did the wrong thing. I was like, you can't go in there? Seriously? Surely you can. Okay, we get 3 wheat and we got 2 seeds from that. So, it's just a % chance, so we'll see how many seeds we get. But that will allow us plenty of seeds to grow our chickens. And hopefully when we come back, we'll be able to get plenty more chickens. And we'll deal with the eggs as well. So, are they all grown? They're all grown. How many seeds do we have? We've got 5 right now. Let's see if we can feed them. Yeah, we can all feed them. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I'm going to try to grow more chickens. And when we come back, we will try to get feathers and do flight. That's wrapping up point for today's episode. Hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Come back and see us next time. We will get a flight ring. I hope. Come find out. See you then.